Hi everyone, we are live from PTR Season 11. The PTR started a few hours ago. I spent a bit of time trying to get the gear. A lot of requests of people want to see Frozen Orb Showcase, so I made a quick Frozen Orb build. I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but I believe the build is like pretty strong. Like, it's far from being the most optimal, but I don't think you can get like 3 times more damage than this. Like, the setup is pretty good already. I got a good aspect and stuff. So I'm gonna showcase the pit 75. You're gonna understand why 75. But the thing is, from season 10 to season 11, we are in PTR right now. It seems like they destroyed like all the damage. I don't think it's on all the class, but on the Sorc, our damage kinda got destroyed. Oh, this is the tower. We're not gonna do the tower. We want to do the pits. The tower is the new mod that they introduced, but we're gonna showcase that on the pits instead. So in season 11, if you watch my previous video, they cannot destroy the mobility of the Sorcerer. Means that perma teleport is gone. I still use teleport enchantment. There is a bug that makes your teleport enchantment like down to 3 seconds, but it should be 5 seconds. There is a bug that they're probably gonna fix. So this is speed 75 on the Sorc right now. And this is the new speed of the Sorcerer basically. You're just gonna have to spam your spell, and you're gonna be able to teleport, use your teleport enchants like roughly like this once every 5 seconds. And you might wonder, like, this is only pit 75, but why I have no damage? Well, I don't know. Like, I will go through my setup and my gear after. This is using pit's glyph 100. This is pit 75. Means that you can barely upgrade your glyph to 100. I have all my glyph to 100. I have legendary nodes unlocked. I have mythic gear. And the build seems to still struggle to do pit 75. I am not sure that we can do like, what's the max? Maybe it's gonna be capped at like pit 90 maybe? 95 maybe? Okay. For this build, I don't got the planner right now because Mobility didn't got the planner ready, and I'm not sure if it's worth making a planner for this. In any case, there's gonna be a lot of changes when season 11 release. So, but right now it's a bit sad. All right. Oh, I hate this layout, by the way. If they could remove this layout from the game, I would be happy. Betraying Eye. On the skill rotation, you just want to spam all your conjuration 1 through 3. Familiar, Lightning Spear, and Ice Blade, and Frozen Orb of cooldown. I will explain quickly why on the setup, because Winter Glass, the amulet for Frozen Orb, got reworked. Many people had a lot of hope about it. They were telling me that the build were going to be very good. I was like, it's not gonna be very good. But anyway, this is the new Sorcerer speed mobility. I mean, it's not exactly that speed, because on Lightning build, you're gonna have teleport on the bar, you're gonna be able to go a little bit faster. But on other build than Lightning, where you don't use overflowing energy to reduce the cooldown on your teleport, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be this speed, roughly. Oh, I got the infinite damage. That's a bug, but I don't know how to reproduce it so far. Okay, we got boss spawn. The boss seems like easier than doing the trash clear. Yeah, that was hit 75 in like 4 minutes. It's not terrible, I would say. Because as we can see, we have all the glyph level 100 on PTR, so that's a lot of power. I am a bit worried if you don't have the glyph, how long that would take to you to do pit 75, how you're gonna level up your glyph to 100, but... Okay, for the gear we got, as I said, I got pretty good gear. It's far from being perfect, but with the new system there's not masterwork anymore, but this is very good gear. I failed the sanctification. It's the new masterwork for season 11. I can make another video if you want to understand, but I will just go through my gear. So we are using Air of Perdition, which is a mythic unique. So this is like very endgame gear. I got everything GA, I got maximum aspects, and still very hard to do pit 75. Then we use Shroud of False Death. Shroud of False Death to get more damage and toughness. We use Nagu and Se to get those wolves. For this, we use this for damage and crit. We use C and Ga to cap our critical strike chance to 100 here. On the glove Frozen Orb, we use the aspect of Frozen Orb to deal more damage. Pants, it's just a toughness pants with intelligence gem that gonna give you more damage. They change Tenuous, it's now Tenuous survival aspect, give you like more armor and heal your maximum life, because I don't have any defensive skill on the bow. Then you got the boots here. I sanctified it, it gave me a useless aspect, become injured while control, grant you unstoppable. Like, I can make another video about sanctification, as I said, and explain and give you my thought about it, but I'm not super fan of it. But you use those defensive boots with Awakening Minds that give you some toughness. This is the new mace that got introduced in season 11 that gives you a lot of damage, because we play with no defensive spell on the boss. So you got 37 or 40 x 4. Then I got sanctification, it gave me life again. But yeah, this is like pretty good mace already. As you can see, my gear, I got a free GA here on Winterglass with max aspect. So what you want to do now with this rework of Fracture Winterglass, it says that you're going to deal more damage when you got the more summon active. That's why you got the wolf here with the Se rune, and that's why you get all those conjuration out. The more conjuration you get, the more damage your Frozen Orb gonna deal, and your Frozen Orb, your conjuration, sorry, can also launch a Frozen Orb. So that's how this build works. Like when they introduced Winterglass Season 4 and Season 5, like your Frozen Orb explodes, spam conjuration, your conjuration spam more Frozen Orb. That's why you're gonna get conjuration, and those wolves will deal more damage. 8% per conjuration out. Then classic Tarosha, sanctification failed. We got ignore durability lost. Got cooldown, got max aspect. So as I said, it's very good gear already. We got Starless Sky 3 GA, 4 GA, because Lucky Hit Chance got the last upgrade, but on the PTR it doesn't show. So this is a Starless Sky 4 GA. And on the focus here, we got Avalanche, which deal increased damage to vulnerable enemy 100%. Cooldown, intention, max life friction. So as you can see, the gear is already very good. We got our glyph to level 100. We are still struggling. For the skill tree, quickly is to unlock. You put all the points in Frozen Orb to deal more damage. Elemental Dominance for Frozen Orb to deal more damage. Is also getting more toughness. Frost Nova here to deal more damage, because this maze is gonna give you... Frost Nova has enchantment, because you don't have it on the skill bar, as it says here. It gains its associate enchantment effects if you don't have it on the skill bar. So every defensive skill here are also an enchantment, because we don't use them thanks to the maze. Then we got some point in Hydra. This is some burning. We got Ice Blade, we got Lightning Spear to synergize with your Fractured Winterglass. Familiar also to get this 10% extra damage. In the Flame for damage, this is just damage. This give you some healing with a Hydra that are applying burning. This give you some toughness, damage, cooldown, and this is avalanche that also give you more damage. But yeah, so that was the skill tree. Enchantment. Enchantment, I use Frozen Orb Enchant. Every time you cast something, you have a chance to spawn another Frozen Orb, and also Familiar to get more Conjuration out. You want to get as many Conjuration out as possible to deal more damage with Frozen Orb. Paragon, as I said, all the glyph are level 100. We got Tactician here. We got Frigid Fate, 1.6 more damage. Eliminator here. I'm only Paragon 217, but it's also very good, I would say. Icefell node to give you more damage here. Like the Paragon is basically just have as much damage as you can and get some defensive nodes. We got Reinforcement here. Those are not gonna buff your damage, but that's also gonna give you some toughness. They changed the whole system of toughness and attack power. We can make another video for that also. Like the whole system changed now. On the toughness, this might be a little bit hard to understand, so that might be a little new video. And last, Enchantment Master. Familiar count for all, so it's gonna double. It's gonna give you those 40 and 20% increase for cold damage for your Frozen Orb. Last glyph is Elementalist. That's also gonna give you more damage. On the skill rotation, you wanna spam Frozen Orb and cast the other Conjuration. That's also gonna proc your Tal Rasha. Proc your Tal Rasha here. Path +3 here, and we are also using, by the way, Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze here, because there is nothing else. But yeah, this is basically the setup that we are using. Paragon. I also wanted to do a Bellial showcase. Let's try Pit 95 before, because people might think that this is trolling, but so the other class like Barb, they are speed farming Pit 95 in like 2 minutes. From what I've seen, we don't even have Pit 95. Like Pit 80 was already very hard. Like it was taking a lot of time already, so I'm not gonna complete it. It's gonna take a lot of time. I want to do a showcase on Bellial, but like as you can see, I didn't bother to climb higher because it's already taking a lot of time to do it. It would take me like, I don't know, 5, 7, 6 minutes. And as you can see, we also have some toughness problem. So I didn't like bother to push higher. This is just a showcase on the PTR anyway. The build can get stronger. Like we can optimize a few stuff, but it won't get like 3-4 times stronger than this. Even if you get 2 times stronger, maybe you will be able to do Pit 80, maybe. You will be able to do Pit 90, maybe, if you get like, you optimize everything, all your sanctification, all your gear, but it's not gonna do Pit 100. I don't think this build gonna Pit 100, like no way. I don't see a way to do Pit 100 right now. And we're also gonna try to do Bellial, because many people wants to do Tormented Boss in T4 to get the Mythic Unique, farm those stuff. The problem is, I think the nerf on the Sorc are going too hard. They are removing the mobility part, and they're also removing our damage, and I'm kind of worried for most of the player base, maybe like 95% of the player base that's gonna struggle to play the Sorcerer, because right now, as I said, this is very endgame gear. Like even with endgame gear, I mean, you're not really struggling too much, but like you still have to dodge stuff and things. As you can see here, you have to pay attention. But this requires very, very endgame gear, so I don't know. Like I just feel like the Sorcerer needs a lot of damage, like a lot of damage back, because right now, as I showed my setup earlier, we got Mythic, we got like everything, we got Glyph to 100, which you won't be able to get. I don't think we're gonna get Glyph to level 100 with Frozen Orb build. I'm gonna see other build, like how strong they are. But yeah, Frozen Orb, I didn't expect Frozen Orb to be very good anyway. I have some hopes in some other build, but I don't think it's going to be way stronger with the nerfs of Masterworking, of in general. We lost a lot of damage in a lot of things, like Masterworking, we got Primordial Binding nerf, it doesn't stack anymore, for example. Like back then, you could have like 10 stack, you could get like 200% damage, now we just flat damage. We just got like so many things nerfed, so I don't know, Frozen Orb isn't too promising to me right now. I believe Blizzard should buff Frozen Orb a bit. The mobility on the Sorc, as I said, is gonna look like something like this now because you have to spam your Frozen Orb. Teleport enchantment gonna be 5 seconds, so as I said, on any build that is not a lightning build, that's gonna be the speed of the Sorcerer roughly. Right now it's bugged, we have 3 seconds, but it should be 5. It's gonna be something like this. It's a bit sad to me, but we let Blizzard fix that for Season 11. Right now we're just giving feedback on Frozen Orb. Let me know if you really want the planner, but I don't think it's worth it. There's gonna be a lot of changes, so... I think that's it for me today. Quick showcase of Frozen Orb. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comment section what video you want to see next. Maybe feedback about sanctification, maybe another build, and I will see you next time.